Welcome back to another video. Today, as you can see, we're going to be doing a little bit of work on the DEATHbX. Today we're actually going to be replacing our outer tie rod ends. These are the Moog. There's the part number. If you're looking to replace your tie rod ends, I'll drop a link down in the description below. The most important part of this installation. Right after you do this, please go get an alignment. So if you plan on replacing your tie rod ends, just know that a front end alignment is highly recommended. But in order to install these, we first got to get the front of the box up on some jack stands and get the wheels off. So while I'm doing that, please do me a favor. Let's get to it. I'm not gonna waste y'all's time watching me jack up the car, so... Alright, we got the car jacked up, we got the wheels off. Gonna need some pliers to pull this cotter pin out. Need a 17mm for your crown nut right here. I believe it was an 18mm, or you could use what I'm gonna use, which is a crescent wrench, and that's actually loosen your tie rod end. Hammer or mallet like I have here will be to hit right on top so that we can drop your tie rod end. I feel like replacing these only because they're the original ones and they've been on here for 160,000 plus miles. It's probably a good time to replace these now. We actually want to break this lock nut that's right here free. And just break it off just a little bit, not too far back, like about that much. The next thing now, we're gonna try and take this cotter pin out, so let's straighten it out and pull it right out. And now let's break this crown nut loose. Now before you remove your crown nut all the way out, just bring it flush with the top of your bolt. Now it's time to use your mallet and or hammer. That way we can drop our tie rod end. And let's see if I can give it a good whack. Just like that. Loosen it up. And there you go. Not too hard, but we're not done just yet. So now what we're gonna do is, you see how when it came off like this? In order to get this off, we have to, you know, lefty-loosey. But we're gonna count how many rotations there are. So let me show you. That's 1. That's 2. That's 3. 12. 13. So 13. Now it's time to install our new Moog tie rod end. And so now we're gonna do the same thing, only backwards. So we're gonna start threading our tie rod end, and we are gonna rotate it until it's in this position 13 times. So let me show you what I mean. 1. 13. And now it's time to tighten up our castle nut. The ones that Moog provide are a little beefier than your OEM ones. If you remember, it was a 17 millimeter to remove these. We're now gonna have to use a 19. And then once you have this tightened down, stick your cotter pin through. One side down, one more to go. So now that we know how to do one side, doing the other side should be definitely easier. Oh, well, I broke that loose. Right. Alright, now same thing. Don't forget to count. 12, 13. Alright, let's take our new one. Let's do 13. 12, 13. Now, let's go ahead and slide it right in there. Alright, now let's go ahead and tighten up your lock nut up to your tie rod end. And now let's tighten up our new crown nut. The Moog crown nut is a 19 millimeter. Got a new cotter pin. Everything is nice, snug, and secure. It is now time to go ahead and slap our wheels back on. Alright guys, so that's how you replace your tie rod ends. I guess it is a good thing that I replaced these. So yeah, if you want to tackle this job yourself, there's going to be links down in the description down below, and feel free to check out the parts list that's down there as well. If you enjoyed today's video and you learned something new, please do me a favor, blast that like button down below. Don't forget to subscribe, that way you don't miss out on any of my next uploads. Thank you for liking, thank you for subscribing. I'll see you in the next one.